t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was
Memphis, Tennessee, the destination for the Kings. A pair of impressive young talents, De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analyst. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy, Brent, on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Now Sacramento's starting five. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. Halliburton is out there with MP, and it's Hield in at the three. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with the Anthony Miller. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Morant.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Here's Johnston. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Here's Johnston, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good. Morant.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
MP with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Hield the pass to Johnston. Halliburton outside. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
At the elbow, Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. And yes, it's good. Melton's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Johnston. Offensive rebound. They kick out to Hield. Bagley the pass to Johnston. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got his second bucket.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Count that bucket. Morant's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for him.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And good that time.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Or indifferent. Coaches will have adjustments to make.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Barnes dishes to MP. And he drives in. Kept alive. Here's Bagley. And the rejection by Jackson. On the floor for Sacramento. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. MP is out there with Fox. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. The Kings trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
Yeah, he's going to be in the paint is Alex Len, and he's good at forcing the defense to come in and take some chances. Whacked him that time.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Len. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Midway through the season, are teams still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year. Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time, good vision to facilitate.
Morant against Fox. Morant kicks to Brooks. Adams down low. Guarded by Fox. And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
To the paint. And it's blocked.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Alex Len. Tristan Thompson comes in for Marvin Bagley. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Halliburton subbed in for Fox. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Johnston. Holmes trying to free himself up. MP, no good. Payne for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Johnston passes to Hield. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Down low. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. "17 seconds left now here in the second."
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him.
So it's Memphis going into the break with a 10. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. On the wing, MP. Up again. It's good on the putback. Holmes got it back down to within single digits with the Kings.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Morant surveying the D. Tries to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And the thing about Rashawn Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like, GA, the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots. And he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Goes up with the stripe. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Adams' shot is off.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And there's the bucket from MP.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Up top, Morant. Defended by Bagley. And Adams kicks to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
King substitution.
"19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot from free throw range. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
And so it's Memphis, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Halliburton. Rashawn Holmes out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Mitchell. And it's Johnston in at the shooting guard. Here's Morant. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain.
That's his second personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. To the middle. Holmes, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Morant with a wide-open look. No good on the three. The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And the dunk by MP.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fields checked in. Jackson kicks to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson passes to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Halliburton. And the Kings with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Kyle Anderson. The Kings also at the sub. Bagley, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. The drive by MP. Adams, a nice D.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The Kings trail by 17 on the wing. Heel. Back to MP. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 24 points for MP. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Morant passes to Jackson. Left side, Adams. Passes it to Melton. With some arc, and it's Morant missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Memphis leading by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For John Morant.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
The drive by MP. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Morant passes to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Bagley trying to free himself up. MP, good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
MP against Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.